Hey, what's up? Welcome to another amazing episode of the I Wish podcast. I wish I could give you a hug right now. Anyway, my name is Okwe Richard, and I'm here with a very talented, creative artist, also a PR guy. His name is Itinosa.
Thank you so much for being on the show. Um,
Thank you for coming through. How you doing?
I'm good. I'm fine.
When it comes to your art, what's like your favorite work? Like the work you're like the most attached to?
Wow, art. I think over time it's been my major work, which is the one I actually exhibited at the Brilliant Brush Gallery in 2019, tagged Tomorrow's Leaders,
Okay.
and it's actually a work that actually talks about two young children in tears, and it's a work that has actually captured the minds of so many people. Even collectors have actually seen, and they so much love the piece. So it talks about two young children being in so much disheartening situation, and also showing the country today that we are in does not give the common child that leverage to really aspire as they ought to. So tomorrow's list talks about a child that has been dehumanized, that has been taken off its identity. So apparently, just the older ones have become tomorrow's leaders. They are still the ones there. So
Okay.
that's it.
Okay, so we're not crying today, right?
No, 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 at all.
Today. So today we're going to be talking about a very, let's say, controversial, probably the most talked about thing every day in our
Yeah,
lives. Today
sure.
we're talking about money, but
Okay.
not in a Nigerian pop musician way. I'll buy you Ferrari, I'll buy you Benz and money. We're talking
Sure.
about money
Sure.
on a very relational level.
Sure.
I want us to talk about how money affects relationships, both romantic relationships and the family. So, for you, do you think money can strengthen a relationship or
Money.
destroy?
Well, I would say money actually strengthens relationships, and
Okay.
it can also mar um, all kinds of relationship. Because in the sense that when a party in a relationship tends to have the most financial stability, it gives the other party.
Okay,
This
are you talking about a romantic relationship?
Yeah,
now?
sure.
Okay.
So it gives the second one this mind of should I say, they feel insecure in terms of not wanting to trust the other one. But in the real sense, money strengthens, like we've heard in uh, song by Davido, that money comes in, love is sweeter. Because truly,
I can't believe you're quoting Davido.
yeah, truly,
Go on.
truly, money comes into a relationship, and it's a whole lot sweeter. Now,
Okay.
there might be distrust
Alright.
and insecurity,
Okay.
but in the real sense, it should actually strengthen a relationship.
Okay, so
Yeah.
what's from the great philosopher Davido? when money enters, love is sweeter.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay, so for me, right, I think my first introduction with money on a cultural level, right, because growing up, of course, I was catered for, but when I entered the university,
yeah.
I remember being in a gathering, and in that gathering, there were just guys there, and someone mentioned somebody that Alpha, and you know this guy, and someone's like, yes, another person's like, does he have money? And I found that weird. That why is it important for like somebody to have money? Like, why can't we just have a conversation about someone without being bothered about whether the person has money or not?
Yeah. Okay, I would tell you something. In this part of the world and our society today,
Yeah,
we literally worship money.
true,
Yeah.
true. That's the sad truth.
We worship money, and when it comes to someone actually hitting it and getting that money,
Yeah.
everyone tends to like, okay, fine, this person, so person that was once like this, now has gotten. So it's one thing that people tend to take note of when you hit that billions or whatever. this person now has money. And everyone definitely wants to associate with such a person.
Yeah.
And it's just the simple truth about society today.
Sad truth.
Yeah.
Sad truth in my opinion.
Yeah.
So for you, with your personal experience, have you had a situation where you were treated a certain way because someone perceived you as being richer?
Hmm. Well, like you did say, you were actually catered for. Same here too. And at the time, I had a couple of friends that were just struggling for themselves.
Yeah.
You know, and it tells you a whole lot when you have a friend who sees himself through school,
Yeah.
pays his fees, does everything, and you're just there. You don't have to struggle for so much. And that person will like, as they always say, no be you now, your own don't set. You know, and it's more or less like,
So it was more like envy.
you have no issues now. Even after school, you hear people telling you, no, you have no issues. Sharp, you just get a walk. Sharp, you go see walk.
I wish.
You know, so that's one thing. People actually love to tell you. They are quick to tell you your own story. Like, no be your own they talk now. You had it already.
All right.
So money basically is something that we worship.
Okay. So let's talk about money in terms of dynamic with family, for instance,
Okay.
and relationship.
Yeah.
Now, do you tend to experience like the pressure to help, maybe send money home, black tax, and all that? Is that something you have?
Well, when it comes to family, like they say, family comes first. You know, you have to look at the aspects of helping one another. Like today, I would say that there are times my siblings will want to ask. They rarely ask for money though,
Oh, okay.
because I'm the last. So
Oh,
they would want to, let's just extremely, or mostly when they are down on cash. They're like, can you just? And I'm like, this person's asking for money. It doesn't do that, so I have to help. And in the real sense, when I help in such cases, I don't expect the money back because I feel they've done so much. They've come through in many ways I can imagine. So they've done so much, and I was like, okay, fine, let this thing just. There are better ways they will still come through again for me.
okay.
So that's family.
So now, still talking about family now.
Yeah.
I want you to tell me how you handle the situation where you actually do need the money. You can't. It's not convenient for you to spare the money.
Okay.
So when a family member asks you for money, do
Yeah.
you still feel pressure to discomfort yourself to satisfy that person?
Truth be told, I would say yeah. I still send because, like I did mention,
Yeah.
I'm actually. I would love to do that because such a sibling has come through in the past and will still come through. But in such cases, I love to be a plane or come out plain and tell you, I don't have so much, but I'm giving you this. And it's not as if I want to take it back, but you know, I would need the money soonest.
Okay.
And in that way, they just feel, okay, fine, this really need the money. And we have to pay back. So
All right. That's cool. In the family setting, right?
yeah,
In a situation where like you have different siblings,
sure.
among the siblings, is there anybody that is treated differently because he's richer? Not necessarily because he's the firstborn. Is that a dynamic that you have observed in any way?
Well, I would say, coming from a family of 5, just 3 siblings, I would say the first actually is a female.
Okay.
And she has the most. I'll just use the word the most at the moment, you know.
Okay.
So in a way, she's treated like, you fine, this our big auntie needs to, you know.
Okay, but then she's also the first.
Yeah, she's the first.
Yeah. Okay.
You know, so there's this kind of aura around when it comes to that that angle.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you have never had a situation where you were treated differently in the house or among this family dynamic because of how much you had or didn't have?
No, at all. No,
All of
at all.
I mean, that's how
Yeah. Sure, of course.
that's really how we should be, because
Yeah,
money shouldn't be affecting relationships,
it shouldn't.
but it does.
It
Sadly.
does. Yeah.
Because okay, I remember I was having issues in my relationship, right?
Okay.
And I was talking to a female friend, and we're having this conversation, and she was like, "Okay, so what are the things you do for your girlfriend?" I'm like, "Yeah, I mean, I show up. I'm there to help,
Yeah.
advise, support whatever she's doing. Buy her gifts, buy her
Of
stuff
course.
from time to time."
Yeah.
And she's like, "Oh, but women want your money."
Yes.
Clearly.
I think just mentioning that
wait,
now.
So I'm
Okay,
just what I
alright.
thought. Just what I thought.
Alright.
She's like, it makes them very happy. It's not about a lot of the money. I'm not talking
Exactly.
about it on a superficial level.
Exactly. Yeah.
But they want that 2K that you sent
Of
just
course.
because I
Of
love
course.
you or credit. But that actual cash
Yeah.
is a thing that happens to be really needed and appreciated. And I took it into consideration, even
Yeah.
though like I'm someone that never uses money to fuel my relationship.
Okay.
It's never my style.
Sure.
I'm not big spender to impress a woman. I never do that. But I'm like, okay, I thought about it. I'm like, all right, as a gesture, I don't do it as show off. I don't do it like superhero complex or anything. I usually do it like as a cute gesture.
Yeah.
So say I could do a gift card, you
Okay.
get something of that nature.
Yeah.
Transferring actual cash just feels somehow for me,
Sure.
except you need it and you're asking for it.
Of course.
But like just showing off with cash is not a thing I do. And it actually helped. Like I observed that it helped.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So this brings me to actually I'll talk about. I used to have this young lady I dated in the past, and she did something that really captivated me, and I felt that's the major reason why women would love to spend your money.
Okay.
Okay, we actually went out on a date,
Yeah.
and I was meant to get a few things just for myself, as I agreed for myself, and a few things,
Yeah.
But in the end, she told me, and I knew she had the money.
Mhm.
I was convinced that she has the money. But she still told me, come on, I think she picked a product, something that she can actually chew. And she was like, I need to buy this. I was like, okay, fine, yeah, just make the payment now. And she said, no. She said, no, you have to. And I was like, come on, this is just about 4,000 or so, less than. And she said, no. I said, okay, fine, I had to pay. But even at that, I felt like you can actually get this thing yourself.
So why
And she
you
said,
making
no,
it good?
the one that comes from your pocket. And I said, oh, wow.
It's so weird.
Wow. So it's one thing that I've come to understand that even if you're earning lower than a woman,
Yeah.
she still wants you to buy that
Yeah.
roadside corn. You must still buy it for me.
Yes.
Get me.
Like yes, like what you're saying that it's
Yeah.
well to make peace with that. But
Sincerely speaking, I used to have one that used to tell me, send me airtime.
Mhm.
And I'm like, as low as airtime, you can actually do this on your phone.
Yeah.
Okay, fine. 500, 1,000 naira, just like that. And she would take it. She would gladly accept it.
Oh my god.
And I'm like, wow. So this thing they say about women spending,
Yeah.
like they always say, my money
Mm.
is my money, your money is our money.
I
So-
fight that statement. I
It's-
dislike it. I don't agree with that statement. I fight it. I protest it.
Of course I do. I do as
Yeah.
well. I do. It's really, 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 really. It's funny.
Yeah.
It's funny. But also, what do you do?
You have to
What do you do?
You have to do.
Yeah.
You have to do what you have to do.
Yeah.
So in terms of audience 2K, boring, and all that stuff.
Yeah.
So for instance now, sometimes there's the fear of if I borrow this person this money, maybe we don't have that type of relationship. In terms of open the door for them to keep coming back. So I think my question is, how do you control situations like that? How do you set boundaries when it comes to who you give money to,
Yeah.
when to say no to this person, especially when there's friendship and like some type of relationship involved?
Well, I've had that experience just once, if I may say. I'm actually skeptical of people I give money.
Okay.
Yeah, because not every friend. I have friends, acquaintances, and yeah, and just like that. So, but I would say there's something that happened a few months ago. I gave, I got a request from a lady. She happens to be a friend, but she stays out of Lagos, and she was like, "I need some cash," and I was like, "Ah, okay, how much are we looking at here?" And she said 500,000.
Okay.
What do you need the money for?
Is
I
that
said,
some cash? Okay.
and she said she needed something to just, just settle a few things. I said, okay, I can do less than 100,000. One thing came to my mind. I said, if she's not going to pay back because of distance, you can't trust people. If she's not paying back, I'll just, while sending the money, first of all, I told myself, this money
You are letting it go.
is just, yes, just letting it go. And she was like, okay, fine, how much can you do? I said, okay, fine, I'll do 15. 15,000 was just for her to just, I said, fine, you've tried, you've done so much. That
Okay.
I've actually reached out to so many of my friends and no one has actually come through like this. And in the end, I sent the money. I told myself, this money
Otilo.
is
It's
gone. She doesn't pay back, I'll just take
Alright.
it like that. To my surprise, about 2 weeks after that time, she told me, okay, fine, send in your account.
Yeah.
And I was like, when a man wants to form now, you say, no, come on, that's just let it go. It's I actually gave it to you.
Give my money.
And she was like, okay, fine. I actually got someone that gave me a part of the money and I've settled a few things I need to settle. And she sent the 15,000 naira back. I was like, fine, if you insist, just send it back. So she sent it to me and that was it.
Yeah.
So trust has to do with a whole lot when sending money to people. Looking out for people who can actually deliver and tell you, I'm not just taking this money from you and not paying back, I'm actually giving back to you.
So for you, most times you let go of money that you can do without.
Definitely. Yeah.
But if you know that you need this money,
I go
yes.
I go ask you.
That so I mean you won't give out like
Yeah.
I'm saying that you won't give out money that you can't do without.
Of course.
So it has to be money you can actually forget about.
Sure.
That's good financial branding, actually.
Yeah.
Good financial branding right there. So let's talk about expectations.
Okay.
I think I was having a conversation earlier with a colleague, and we are talking about, now that you're earning money, do you send money home to the family, your parents, or do you feel obliged to do things like that?
Well,
Like
when
when
you
started earning money,
I'm not really obliged to send money home, but
or you don't feel obliged.
in African culture, it's normal to take up such responsibilities and ensure that yes, family starts seeing the dividends of you working.
Okay.
Yeah, it's part of my principles. It's also something that I've actually grown up to understand that when you start working, in fact, your first salary, while giving to God, you also take it home and tell your parents, fine, this is what I'm earning now. On your first job, this is what I'm earning now. And it's just like that. Prayers from there, and you keep it up like that. You tend to say, okay, fine, if it's every month, I'll get this for the house. I send this to dad, send this to mom. It might not be every month. It might not be regularly, but you just take it up as something you want to do and support the home that you have left. So.
All right. Nice. All right. So let's play a little game. Very simple game. I would start a statement
Okay.
with "I wish," and you complete it.
Okay.
All right. You ready? I wish I had learned earlier that
Life wasn't fair.
life wasn't fair. All right. I wish people understood that
Money is power.
money is powerful. I wish I didn't feel guilty about.
Breaking up with my ex.
Okay. I hope your current. All right. I wish my younger self knew that money.
Money rules things.
Money rules things. All right, that's nice. So, so we have been getting dilemmas now
Yeah.
sent to us, and I'm going to read one.
Okay.
So if you're listening in the comment section, you can help this person with their dilemma. So this is it. Since I started earning money, my family and everyone expects me to solve every financial problem. When I say no, they call me selfish. How do I set boundaries without hurting the people I love? Do you think it's okay to say no to family?
It's not okay.
It's not okay.
Yeah. To an extent, it's not okay.
What if it's not convenient for you?
If it's not convenient, there has to be a better way to explain it. There has to be a better way to express it.
Okay.
And not just saying no outrightly. No has to come with, this is why I'm saying no.
Okay.
You know.
So you
And
give a
yeah, they understand why you're saying no.
Okay.
You know, yeah.
Okay. So how would you say what's the difference between being there for your family and carrying the burden of the family issues?
Well, I've not really done that. I haven't really come in that space whereby I'm actually carrying so much of the family needs.
Okay.
Yeah, so I wouldn't really know about that at the moment.
Alright, that's fine. So let's wrap it up now.
Yeah.
So give us your one money advice. Just
Wow.
final thoughts.
One money advice, I would say,
Especially as regards relationship.
as a young person, endeavor to make money. Just not making money by all means, anyway. Making money in the right direction. And of course, nothing is done without God. You need to pray and earn a living properly, decently. And make sure you don't hide things from your spouse. You let your spouse know, okay, fine, this is what I earn. Though both parties, women or men, may abuse it, but in the right sense, your spouse should know what you're doing with your money. You know, when it comes to spending money. And men out there, please try to always spend less for a woman that loves to put her eyes on your money. Thank you.
All right, thank you. I mean, it's easy to know somebody that is in a relationship. They're always playing it safe, trying not to get into trouble.
Wow.
I think my money advice would be simple. The very thing that we complain about. Do not worship money.
Yeah.
Like, value relationships.
Sure.
Value people.
Definitely.
There are other things that are greater than money.
Yeah.
Like your social capital.
Of course.
And things like that.
Of course.
Thank you for listening to another amazing episode of the I Wish podcast.
Yeah.
Where we talk about our past, how it's affecting our present and our plans for the future. My name is Opera Richard. Had an amazing time.
Thank you.
With Itinosa. Remember to subscribe to the I Wish podcast.
Yeah.
Share and like, because this is not about random conversation. This is a self-awareness podcast.
Definitely.
The more you listen, the better your life becomes.
Yeah.
Thanks. Bye.
See you all again.